When challenges arise, do you take action or do you wait for things to happen? Whether you're leading a team, your family, friends, or just yourself, every leader faces the daily choice to be passive or to be proactive. How do you know the type of leadership you are exhibiting? A passive leader may be heard saying, let's wait and see what happens. Or rather than getting on the front side of the issue, their delay often keeps them in a reactionary state. Another thing that we might hear a passive leader say is, well, that's not my responsibility, or that's not our responsibility. Here, the leader is avoiding ownership and accountability. Or we may hear them say, well, we've always done it this way, where the leader is resisting change and growth and basically just is consistently stuck in outdated methods and that rather than being open to new innovations. The key point is that passive leaders react after the problem arises. And listen, I have done this not only in leading my teams, I have done this in leading my children. Probably one of the best examples that comes to my mind is when we knew we were going to be moving from Florida to Texas. And we had a wait and see attitude in that we thought we're equipped to do this. We didn't do any research specifically on how we would rebuild our businesses or on the front side trying to make connections prior to actually arriving. And guess what? It made that transition excruciatingly difficult, arduous, and it took way longer than likely what it should have taken had we have been more proactive. So in contrast to a passive leader, a proactive leader anticipates. You may hear a proactive leader say, what are the potential roadblocks and how can we adjust for them? Man, I sure wish we'd have done that prior to moving. A proactive leader takes ownership. They're looking to offer resources and coaching to their people, and they're empowering team members to problem solve. A proactive leader asks, what can we do right now to stay ahead of this? A proactive leader looks for ways to help their team feel supported. They want to resolve issues faster and build forward momentum. From a thinking standpoint, passivity, that wait and see creates stress in the thinking of team members as they brace for what they anticipate is their leader's reaction when things go sideways. Proactivity creates confidence because the team members see the leaders embrace the challenges head on. So, how can you move from passive to proactive? Here are three tips to help you. One, take ownership early. That's it sounds simple, but it is something that we must really think about on the front side. Take ownership only early. Number two, ask over tell. Ask questions that help you understand all the dynamics at play, which will then fuel your ability to problem solve more effectively. And number three, take action. Make decisions before they are urgent. Build time into your day to think ahead and analyze potential obstacles so that you can prepare now before they present themselves. As Peter Drucker once said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. This week, I want you to notice where you're choosing to wait instead of lead. Remember, proactive leaders take responsibility for progress. Passive leaders wait for direction. I want you to drop a comment on what's one way you're choosing to go from passivity to proactivity. I'm Elizabeth Mahusai, executive business coach, corporate trainer, and keynote speaker, as well as international best-selling author of Pick Your Path. And today, I want you to pick your path well.